Why are presentations such a crucial part of almost every field today? Well, because effective communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity, and that's precisely what we're going to explore today, focusing on some common collocations related to presentations. First up, we have prepare a presentation and prepare handouts. Preparing a presentation involves organizing your thoughts, research, and key points into a coherent, engaging format. For instance, before the conference, John had to prepare a presentation on climate change. Handouts, on the other hand, are physical or digital documents you distribute to your audience, often containing the key points or supplementary information. Here's an example. Sarah prepared handouts with important statistics to complement her presentation. Next, we have the core message. This is the main point or the most important idea that you want your audience to remember. For example, the core message of her presentation was the importance of sustainable living. Moving on, we have target audience. This refers to the specific group of people for whom your presentation is intended. For example, his presentation was tailored to his target audience of high school students. An interactive presentation is one that involves the audience, making them participate rather than just listen. Like in this sentence, she made her presentation interactive by including a question and answer session. The next collocation is hold or keep audience's attention. This means to make your presentation interesting enough that your audience stays focused. For example, her humorous anecdotes help to hold the audience's attention. Stand or sit up straight is a phrase that refers to maintaining a good posture during the presentation. For example, he was advised to stand up straight while presenting to command respect. Body language and hand gestures are nonverbal ways of communicating or emphasizing points. For instance, her confident body language and expressive hand gestures made the presentation more engaging. Next, we have make eye contact. Maintain eye contact. This means to look directly into the eyes of your audience members, which can create a connection and show confidence. For example, she made sure to make eye contact with various members of the audience throughout her presentation. Breathe deeply is a technique often used to calm nerves before and during a presentation. Like in this sentence, before stepping onto the stage, he took a moment to breathe deeply and collect his thoughts. Speak clearly refers to the importance of pronouncing words correctly and speaking in a way that's easy for the audience to understand. For instance, despite his nervousness, he managed to speak clearly throughout the presentation. Tone of voice can refer to the attitude or emotion that your voice conveys. For example, her enthusiastic tone of voice made the presentation more enjoyable. Visual aids, such as slides, videos, or props, can be used to enhance your presentation. Like in this sentence, he used visual aids to illustrate his points more effectively. In relation to that, keep slides simple, easy to read means to avoid cramming too much information or complex designs into your slides. For example, she kept her slides simple and easy to read with just one key point per slide. Key points and bullet points are the main ideas or information you want your audience to remember. They're usually presented in a list format. For example, he summarized the key points of his presentation using bullet points on his final slide. Lastly, bring the presentation to life means to make your presentation interesting and engaging, often by using storytelling, humor, or passion. For example, her personal stories really brought the presentation to life. So, in summary, presentations are all about preparing well, knowing your audience, keeping them engaged, using your body and voice effectively, making use of visual aids, and most importantly, making your presentation come alive. Remember these collocations, and you'll be well on your way to delivering impactful presentations.